By the end, he had knocked out their best fighter, who was meant to fight in a matter of minutes. They are at the hospital in the next scene, where Henry is being treated for his wounds. Jack wants to tell the truth about Jianying, but he is told to keep quiet. When the news reaches the television, Henry is dubbed en quote, the man who beat up a professional fighter to save his student. End quote. His popularity develops at school, and students begin to appreciate him. In contrast to how they were previously, they even get up to welcome him to the class. Henry used to be a joker while he was in school, according to a flashback. He even tossed water balloons at a pupil who was performing a piano concert for the parents. He later battled the same pupil and shattered his hand in the process. He was suspended for the fight and then had to fly back to the United States. Beginning that day, the pupils pay close attention in class while Henry lectures and study diligently for the approaching college admission exam. Everyone is doing well, with the exception of Bruce, who has developed a pharmaceutical addiction. It turns out that, as Chris retreated to video games to escape his family's problems, Bruce began abusing narcotics. He performs poorly in the mock entrance exam due to his lack of focus. Henry offers to assist him, but Bruce's depression worsens over time. He eventually jumps off their house's balcony. He is taken to the hospital and placed in a coma. The news is twisted by the media, who blame the school and Henry for what Bruce did. The school board conducts an interview with Henry and decides to withdraw his teaching license. The pupils pursue him as he packs his belongings and leaves the school, pleading with him to stay. They are upset by his absence, but they realize that in order to make Dad proud, they must ace their next test. They study twice as hard after that to show the board that Henry is an excellent teacher. On the day of the test, Henry sends a text to Jack and his classmates, instructing them to meet in the school 1 hour before the exam. When the students assemble, they discover that Jianying's plan was to keep them locked in the school so they wouldn't be able to make it to the examination hall on time. This is something he's doing to teach Henry a lesson. Henry arrives at school a short time later and learns about Jianying's plan. He frees the students and battles Jianying's entourage to prevent the children from being harmed. While Henry fights Jianying, they flee and make their way to the examination hall. Jianying admits that he was the guy who Henry had thrown water balloons at when he was a kid as they are battling one-on-one. Henry was unable to compete in a major music competition because he had broken his arm. He hasn't touched a piano since the tragedy, and he hates Henry for wrecking his goal. Henry tries to talk with him, but he is once again attacked. They are attempting to obtain a knife. Finally, Henry is pursued to assassinate him, but he refuses. He goes away after apologizing for what he did when he was younger. The pupils arrive on time for the examination and complete the test. Fast forward a few weeks, and they've all passed with flying colors. Jianying picks up the piano again, but he still has a long way to go before he can play as well as he used to. Bruce heals fast and promises to take the entrance exam the following year. The principal is also overjoyed since the board has decided to award them a 20% bonus fund because their kids performed exceptionally well on the admission exam. Henry returns to his classroom and performs the fire sprinkle trick on a new group of children. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.